those two racetracks couldn't be no more similar than each other, I guess, for the outside groove. But the inside groove actually took a lot of beating out of the first place driver last week, and he actually won with it. How impressed were you with that actual run on the bottom? Because usually dirt racing, you're on the outside digging. That's normally the line.
Well, last week, all the drivers were telling me, high sides to go. And then you saw that F5 come out and rip the bottom. And it's all about that throttle control down there. If you can hit it right and keep the momentum off, you're just as fast as that top line. And he had it figured out last week, and I think this is another one of them tracks this week that we could potentially see a bottom side guy prevail. The drivers are saying the high side. Of course, the high side is going to be your qualifying time, your ripping time, but when it's race groove, I think if someone can find like Trigger might be another contender this week if he has that bottom figured out. Because
you think he'll get back to back?
I don't know. We have a lot of new faces this week. A lot of new talent stepped in behind the wheel, ready to take on the Kill Switch Dirt Series, and I'm excited for it. We got a 14-car field right now.
Well, do me a favor. Talk about Cedar Lake a little bit. You know the track more than I do. Is it like a high banked oval, or is it more flat?
There ain't much banking at all. It's a low bank track. It's a 3/8 mile. We're gonna be running 40 laps again. I believe it'll be 12 lap heats again as well.
And it's all 17 cars.
It's a racy track. It's wide. They can get 3 wide here easy without making contact. It's wide in 1 and 2. It's a little more narrow in 3 and 4, I'd say, but it's still a racy track. And also, around the bottom of the track, there's tires that are dug into the ground, so half the tires sticking up. So flirting with that bottom is also very risky, because if you hit those tires, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, I don't know how risky you want to be with that, because last week, if you remember correctly, at Texas, they were laying in the infield as well. And one of our drivers got into him, and it looked like after he moved that tire, everybody was down there. So do you think that will be, you're going to have that one guy that knocks it out of the way and makes a groove for everybody else, or do you think they're going to stay away from it?
These ain't getting knocked out of the way. You'll see in this heat race, they are dug into the ground.
Okay.
They're not moving. They're standing straight up.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. They're little white tires basically stood up. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, last week...
They'll reach out and grab you.
If this is a track I'm thinking of, I know exactly what you're talking about, and if you get your left front just right on them, you can actually flip one of these cars doing it, because I've done it a couple of times going around that corner. But
and it can very well happen tonight too.
So, who do you think's going to be the talent again tonight? I mean, no Trigger had a lot of stuff happening last week as far as getting a win, but you think lap traffic's going to play a way bigger role into it this week versus last?
Oh yes, most definitely. We got 14 guys on the field. There ain't no way that the leaders are not going to deal with lap traffic.
So
no way.
It's going to be everywhere, so across the board. So you're going to have drivers 3 or 4 wide.
I don't really have a prediction yet. I got to see these heats. Like I said, we got about 6, 7 new faces that stepped in, and MMR is back this weekend, ready to rip the track. So we got Tanner back as well, I believe, ready to run tonight. So a lot of fast guys that are back, ready to go. Yeah, the green 62. You remember him?
Oh yeah, that black and green car. He did quite a bit of racing the week before last at Volusia. He was right there knocking on the door of the entire event, and I'm pretty sure. You know what? I don't even want to see the heats. You know what? I'm gonna put him up there. That's who's gonna be my pick tonight. It's that 62.
Ooh, man, that's real bold with all these. Like I said, there's some new drivers, and a lot of these guys are telling us that they're top-notch drivers. So I don't know if we're going to see them take off right off the bat and win their debut race, or if we're going to have a guy that's already been here for these first few races of this inaugural season and take home the checker. I don't know. I don't know what we're in for tonight. I know MMR is fast, and I know he's fast everywhere, so he may be back for redemption tonight after missing last week.
Well, we got a couple of guys that are back, but the thing about it is you know as well as I do too, good. Anytime that you start fresh in a league, no matter how far they are in the season, you got to work out the beginning bugs. Because the thing about it is you don't know what your competitors is going to do, and you don't know how aggressive you can be because you don't want to make anybody mad, pretty much. And the easiest way to get kicked out of a league is to come in with guns a-blazing and running into people. So I'm pretty sure they're going to mind their P's and Q's, the new guys. And I'm not saying the guys that's been here is going to win tonight, but I'm pretty certain. I think they're going to be comfortable. They're already raced around these guys, some of them, so I think they'll be just fine.
Absolutely. And any new viewers tuning in, we're at Cedar Lake tonight, and we are running super late models. We're a super late model league. Run strictly super late as of right now. We may break off into big blocks or one of these other series one of these days, but for right now we're super late, and we haven't disappointed so far in this inaugural season. These first two races have been amazing.
All right, let's talk about the point situation. I don't know if you have those on hand because I've not really been able to get in touch with them.
I do have them on hand, and
I believe,
boy, have they closed.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to talk about because I'm pretty sure first and second is only like by a few points difference.
Well, following Texas, we all know that Cummins didn't make it. I'm not really sure of the cause. No matter, he didn't make the race. So with that happening, that dropped him significantly in points. And Vanilla took over the points lead, followed by Trigger, 7 points behind him. Third is Grover. He's 14 points behind him. CNC is fourth, 25 points behind, tied with Sniper. Sniper's actually tied fourth with him. They both have 272 points apiece.
We got one guy that's been a bridesmaid quite a bit this year, and I don't know, I kind of felt bad for him last week because he was right there for the taking, and he didn't get it done, and I believe that's that cat in that 32. He was right there on the edge of getting a win, and Trigger, he pulled it on him. Like you said in the heats, you called it like you seen it, and Trigger won. So looks like you know a little bit about more than I do, because last week you called a winner. But I did get a couple of invites. I don't know if it says a player sent an image of your groups. Hold on. The only invite I got is from Sniper, and that was from way earlier. Shoot, I need an invite. Yep, I need me one.
Give me 1 second.
10-4. Do they got the room open already? Like, is it public?
I'm having to buy my PS account. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot. Alright, back to game. Okay, I'm ready to rock and roll multiplayer now. Once we get these invites and I'm told to join, we'll be rolling off heat 1.
Alright, man. Can't wait to see this. You said a total of 17 drivers or 14?
You have starting orders for the heats. Go look at the admin chat or the chat.
Under or over on caution amounts tonight? We're gonna either have under this or over 6 cautions. Do you believe?
Under. We haven't had a caution yet. I don't think we're gonna have a caution tonight. And here we go. Before we start off into Heat 1, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the lineup. Starting on pole is Hoosier Tire. On the outside pole is Vanilla. Starting third is Reap.
Cummins.
Oh, Cummins. Okay, Cummins is starting 7th.
Yeah, Collins is going to be that story, man. Last week he didn't get off to a great start at all, really. He had issues in the early going. The feature race blew a motor and kind of left him off to the sideline. So and he spun a couple times last week. I look for him to try to rebound this week. Well, it's the world of outlaws. Greatest show on dirt.
Oh man, I can't wait for this. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited.
Well, Kill Switch fans, sit back, get your popcorn, get your beer, and get ready. We are going to be back here very shortly, and we'll go ahead and bring you to live action as it unfolds here very shortly. And there's the invite.
10-4, just let us know. Who's you picking Heat 1?
Heat 1, what was the lineup again?
Hold on, I gotta get back to it. Hoosier, Vanilla, Reaper, Trigger, CNC, Collins, and Cummins.
I'm going to look for that CNC machine. I think he'll be just fine. He ran last week pretty heavy and pretty hard. I believe he rounded up in the top 5 last week. And he'll be pretty quick.
I say it's going to be one of the top 2 cars, or possibly from the back to the front. I think MMR could possibly get it done. Cummins, I think he could go back to front. We'll see though here shortly.
And 12 laps, boys. Whew. That's going to be a tall task. How many cars is in Heat? I'm assuming 6?
7.
7.
We can join.
10-4 on my way. Getting ready to bring you live action to the first duel of the night, or Heat, excuse me. Sorry, so on the kill switch side of the asphalt side from last week.
Here we go with the opening lap. Hoosier Tire kicks out front with Vanilla in second on the high side. I see Trigger sitting there in 4th. In 3rd, you got Reaper Talents in the 49 car.
Oh, we got that number 6 out front. So I call by that 32. Hey, there's your bridesmaid from last week and the past couple of weeks. That's the car that I was telling you that was
and
having a lot of trouble.
49 and 32 get into it. 32 bounces off the wall. He loses a little bit there to the 49 of Reaper and the R5 or F5, excuse me, of Trigger.
Ooh, like they all straightened it out there too. That was about to be a mess.
Reaper into the wall, and Trigger also bangs off the wall.
Excuse me. Yeah, that number 6 is getting it done. He's flying on the outside.
Don't count out that F5. Here he comes, coming off 4, headed off into 1. He is closing the gap on the 6.
Oh, Trigger, man. He won last week. I don't think he's going to stop with that. He's going to keep his foot on their throat and keep it down. So, ooh, it looks like the leader's slightly scraped the wall, and it looks like 5th place. They bang a little bit of sheet metal getting off the corner.
Fifth place battle with MMR and CNC going off into 1.
That was your pick right there, that MMR guy. We'll see how he does. He's fighting right now for 5th. We'll see if he can get around it, which he finally does. Cleared for a split second. Oh, and contact again. What is the transfer spot tonight? Is top 2?
I think everyone, I think top 2 is getting the redraw. Well,
they're fighting pretty hard. I don't know. That 32, He may just wind up picking up some time. He's closed on trigger just a little bit, but they're starting to get single file. It looks like they're laying down some fast rubber, and the laps are clicking off quick.
And back up towards the front, that 49 has passed trigger, and he is on the 6th, diving under him for the lead.
Where did he come from?
Side by side down the front.
Oh, that was the end, and it looks like the number 6 has got that.
Wow, that 49 car caught his rhythm late in that run, and I thought he was going to pass him there for a minute.
He almost stole it. He almost stole it from him coming off 3 and 4. That's the reason why he was fighting him so hard getting in the corner.
What a race. Heat 1 results, you got Hoosier Tire in first, followed by, what's his name? Reaper in second, Vanilla third. I think MMR came away with fourth. No, Trigger fourth, excuse me. Fifth was MMR. Sixth, CNC, and seventh, Collins.
Yeah, Collins is going to have to pick that up, man, if he's wanting a shot at this at all this week. These guys are not going to lay over on him.
The starting lineup for Heat 2, you got Sniper on pole with Tanner on the outside pole. You got Yoki in second, followed by Mac in third, Big J in, fourth, excuse me. In fifth, you got Big J, and sixth, you got Hellion. That's a lot of new faces in that one, too, as well. Who you got in that one, Duke?
Looks like I'm going to stick with my good old buddy Sniper. He's been beaten down the past couple weeks. I think it's time for... I think this is going to be a weekend for rebounds. That's what I really believe.
I have to agree with you, man. With Sniper running up front, as long as he hits his marks, I don't think no one's going to touch him.
Yeah, that 55, he's had enough bad luck. The week prior to that, I believe he lagged out and didn't even really have a shot at it, and that would have been a third-place finish on him, so he would have back-to-back third-place finishes of what for the misfortune at Evolution.
Well, here shortly we're going to be kicking off Heat 2, and I'm excited. After that Heat 1, man, that was intense, man. Trigger early on, he flew right on up the field, started fourth. He was right there on the leader, and I think his tires got too hot. He faded back, and that 49, he hit his rhythm late. He could have had a couple more laps. 49 would have walked away with that Heat.
Oh, yeah, you know it. But the thing about it is it's all about that white flag. That white flag going into 3 and 4, he made a bold move to go down there, and it almost worked out for him. But top two still transfer. They get to go into a redraw, so they're happy. Pretty sure.
And one of my picks, Cummins, he didn't do as hot as I thought he was going to. 7th to 5th. He's got a lot of work to do for that A-main.
Yeah, like I said, the guys that has been here week in and week out, I think they're going to have the upper hand. Because you can't just put it down and pick it up. It's not like most of your racing games or racing series. You got to stay committed and you got to be on top of your game, because these guys definitely are.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it'll all change whenever we run 40 laps as well. And you know as well as I do, that track changes, conditions change, tires are heated up. It may help your car, it may hurt your car. Who knows? There's no adjustments. Sadly.
And then obviously also, with all said and done, you don't have as many cars in these heats, so a lot of times you have a lot more room in these to kind of fill out what you have. It's easy going out there with 7 cars, but when you get about 14 of them out there, you got to make a lot of quick decisions really fast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the invite right there.
Yeah, looks like we're about to be headed off into Heat 2.
Just tell me when. This is going to be fun. Got Yoki in this one. There's my boy right there. I believe BT Tanner in that 62. That's the one that I've been pulling for, and I think he's gonna get the job done in this stage, or in this heat. Excuse me. Hey, Hey, I hear you. I hear you over there. Tenfold. Let's see if Sniper can back up his words to me. Sniper said he's gonna make me a liar tonight. I'm sorry, I picked him before I realized BT was in this.
Here we go, loading in 12 laps at Cedar Lake, Heat 2. Let's see who the top two is that transfer to the redraw, and we'll get our final lineup here shortly after this race. Let's see what happens with Sniper. We both picked Sniper. Let's see if he can get it done, if he can hit his marks. So like I said, I don't think he can be touched. But, ooh, with the new paint scheme this week, is BT Tanner on the outside.
Green flags in the air. Here they go for heat number 2. Sniper takes it to the outside, followed by that number 62 on the bottom. Looks like he's going to be winding it up. It ain't the green machine this week. It's in that white and red looking paint scheme there. Right there in second.
I like the switch up. I like the change up of paint schemes.
Sniper's got the early advantage going off into 3 and 4. Looks like they're all getting strung out here just for a split second. Excuse me, that was 1 and 2. All up near that outside wall right there.
Oh, and the back get tangled up a little bit, and one of the cars hit the inside tires.
We talked about those early on in the pre-race show. Them tires will get you high-sided, put you straight in the outside wall. That's an easy way to be done for tonight.
And it was the 220 or the 225 of Yoki. I believe that's right.
Oh, big slider for third. Looks like side-by-side for that battle right now. Oh, and they get together. Slight contact coming off the corner. Oh, he puts him in the wall hard that time. Big action, they say.
Heavy contact.
They gathered it up, though. I don't know how. But I'm going to tell you what, that orange machine ain't going to be too happy about that. If he gets to him, it's going to be ugly. Sniper doesn't care nothing about it, though. He's out front and digging about a half-second lead on second place right now. And it looks like third's closing, or second place is heating up.
Yes, it is.
And he has taken no prisoners. Who is that in that blue machine out there?
That's Jay Wool.
Well, Jay Wool, he ain't looking for just a transfer. He wants it all. Let's see if he can get up there.
I think we're a little past halfway now. He's got to do it quick.
Yep, and Tanner ain't taking none of it.
Yes, he is not giving up. Tanner takes the second place back. And here comes Mac Attack coming back for the third position. Oh man, this second battle for second place is really starting to heat up.
It is, and that's all Sniper wants to see in his mirror. He's got nothing but clean air in front of him and clean air behind him. As the battle is on for second place, and the 74 is right there. Actually, all of them are right there, all the way back to about 5th.
And the race is over.
Sniper
gets the win.
And BT Tanner gets second. Third looks like Wool.
Third, Wool. Fourth is Matt. Fifth is Hellion. Sixth is Yoki.
Well, I tell you what, that was heating up real good right there. I can't wait to see the feature. Them boys get to beating and banging like that. It's going to be a long night for some of them.
They showed that group right there showed some speed. That may be our winner may come from Heat 2. That group was fast. The whole group, them boys were flying.
Oh yeah, and right, you know, Sniper made me a liar real quick because I picked BT to win that. And he almost made me look like a truthful person.
I told you, if Sniper gets out front, and if he gets lucky right here and he gets that draw and he starts on pole, look out.
This is going to be fun.
Because the Sniper's the type of dirt driver that he will hit his marks, and if you let him out front, he's gone.
Yeah, especially if you get what happened in that last heat right there. A bunch of guys all fighting after the same position. You know, I heard something a while back actually threw my mind off, and it was from Mark Martin. He got mad at a driver a while back, and I heard this story. You know, he was fighting another driver for about fifth. He said, you know, we're racing a leader. We're not racing each other. So if you get up there racing your other competitor, it's not going to be too good for if that leader gets out there. Because he's got nothing but clean air, and there ain't nothing he's focused on more than his line.
I hear that. And Sniper's about to announce the top 6. I'm going to put him up close to the mic so we can hear it.
Yeah, I hear that laugh. Just keep it straight tonight. You might end up in victory lane, man. Can't wait to hear what the random draw is going to be.
Starting on the pole is going to be J-Wolf.
J-Wolf.
Ooh, in that 74 red and blue car, and that thing looks fast early on.
Yeah, as long as he keeps it other people. This race.
Reaper P2.
Reaper's going to get position number 2.
Ooh, that's another good one. He was fast at the late part of Sniper starting 3rd.
Sugar is your bad luck boy to continue. Starting 4th is Tanner.
Tanner starting 4th.
There's my boy.
There's your boy.
And that number 62.
Starting 5th is Hoosier, Trigger 6th.
Who's your 5th? Trigger 6th. What you think about that lineup, dude?
So,
I think
also about
Trigger's going to be
J-Wolf,
amazing.
Reaper, also you guys in those. And that one thing on one of you guys sent me a link like that.
Alrighty.
Man, you know, all my favorites is almost lining up in that outside row.
Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. Who you got? Who you pick? Who's your pick, dude?
I'm sticking
We
with
know
what
the
I
lineup
stuck
now?
with before. I'm gonna stick with that number 62.
Ooh, you sticking with BT Tanner, huh?
He looked fast. Tanner looked like he was coming on there late before that 49 got up there. So we'll see what happens. What's
Man,
the rest
I
of the
tell
field?
you, it's tough to decide who's gonna freaking win this next one. But it's between the 49 and Sniper and that 6 car. And
I don't know.
the way the track position just worked out, it's either gonna be the 49 car or Sniper. And in the end,
I'm telling you, I think that's 73.
I think we got a new driver going across victory lane tonight, and I think that is Reaper Talents.
Well, just be careful with J-Wolf because he showed early on in that real quick that he wasn't taking prisoners from nobody. He didn't care whether he had to put a fender to you or not. So when a guy's out front like that, you might be in trouble.
Okay, boys. We're reset.
And starting 7th will be Vanilla. Starting 8th will be Mac Racing. Starting 9th will be Cummins. Starting 10th will be Hellion. Starting 11th will be CNC. Starting 12th will be Yoki. And starting 13th will be Collins.
Collins, you're starting flat. Like you have.
And Collins. This is going to have to be that night for him. He's going to have to get his butt up out of the rear because past couple weeks ain't really been too nice to him.
Yeah, well, he's getting used to this. He don't cheat. He don't use assist, but he likes to use the stability on the low setting, and which I understand is it's very difficult to keep these cars straight on a controller. And I'm pretty sure Collins is one of the only guys in this league that has a controller, so. He's already dealing with no help because they have no help on. It's all expert mode, so he's struggling a little bit. But don't count Collins out. Give him a few races. He'll catch on. He's kind of getting forced into it right now, but Collins is a good dirt racer. I've known Collins for a while now, and I've raced with him for a while now in this game, and he wins races. I've witnessed it. He wins. He's fast. He's just having to get used to no stability.
Well, you're going to need every bit of stability because it is dirt and that ground moves awful quick. So I hope he does get it back going. We got a couple actually we got 3 double dippers for this week. We got looks like of Collins, Sniper, and Trigger. Trigger also joined our Cup Series League that's going to be on Sunday. Tomorrow, remember everybody, we have moved the start time to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time due to the Super Bowl, so make sure you tune into that. It's going to be a big action cap at Kansas City, so it's going to be a pretty good race.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. And everyone, a reminder, tomorrow tune in at 4:30 Eastern Time. Again, 4:30 Eastern Time, not 7.
This will be the only week we do that.
Yep, I'm sorry for the time change, but a lot of our guys like football, and me myself, I like football, and we want to watch the Super Bowl. So we changed the time, made it a little sooner.
Well, they can watch that Super Bowl. I can't wait for the one that's coming up for on the racing side, and that Daytona 500. It'll be February 18th. The duels is going to be this weekend as well, February 15th. I can't wait to see some Cup cars on track.
Oh yeah, me either. All these new fresh paint schemes, new drivers, and new places. It always is exciting, that very first race of the season.
What do you think? You got a lot of new guys in your Cup Series League. What do you think your chances are tomorrow?
Well, I thought I had none at all, to be honest with you, last week, and I went across victory lane. This surprised me just as much as it surprised everyone out in the world that was watching. But this week, I hate to say it, I'm fast at Kansas. I'm the defending kill switch winner at Kansas. It was off pitting. A few guys ran out of fuel.
And that's going to be a big deal tomorrow. I've seen a lot in that practice last couple days ago that I was tuning in on, and a lot of people right at the end were running around the apron on their slow, so they're trying to get all they can get out of that fuel cell. So that's going to be a big deal, fuel and tires.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also, the 2 guys that were faster than me last year, they're not racing. Checo was faster than me. He's in the booth with you, obviously, and another guy came in for, I can't remember his name. He came in for a one-off, and he was out front but ran out of fuel.
Well, we'll see what happens for tomorrow. We got a lot of action or a lot of stuff to unfold in the pre-race show tomorrow, because that race at Talladega unfolded big time.
I'm just talking cocky because, it's talking about me, but honestly, you got 4x4 that's fast, Sniper's fast there, Loderman's fast there. You don't know who's going to win tomorrow night. You have no clue.
Well, that outside is going to be big, just like it is tonight. What's the chances of that bottom working out? Do you think anything's going to work out for this or tomorrow?
No, I don't think it's going to work. You will be able to pass that way, but you cannot make the bottom work. Make a bottom work for one turn.
Well, you're going to hear a term in dirt racing that we normally going to use for asphalt tomorrow, and that's going to be the slide job. We're going to have a lot of drivers try to throw it in there and try to tell us a little bit what a slide job is here, too good. If you're there. Jam 4.
Here we go. Main event. Cedar Lake.
All right. Let's get her done. 3/8 mile, 40 laps underway, multi-groove racetrack, and very low banking. It's also going to be a night race, obviously. Track out here in New Richmond, Wisconsin.
And the green flag's already dropped, and they're going off. And it's a battle already for the lead with the 49 and the 74.
49-74. Oh my gosh, that track is crowded. That 74 is out front too, big time. That 49 from our second place in heat number 2, he was right there closing on the gap real soon, as like they were doing for the white flag. I don't think that's going to happen tonight, though.
Oh no, for sure. And like you said, that back is it's crowded. You could throw a blanket under about 10 cars back there right now. But up front here, you still got the 74 and 49. They're not pulling away though.
Our Heat 1 winner has got a little bit of trouble with the number 6. Looks like he's getting beaten around. He bounced off the outside wall there for a split second and is still in trouble. These guys are not letting up off of him. He's got up there in the cushion and can't get out of it. And it looks like BT Tanner got involved as well and got a little bit out of the groove as well. Yeah, that bottom is coming in a little bit. People are getting tired of that outside.
Oh yeah, for sure. And as much as I want to look back there at that battle, this battle for the lead is really heating up. 49's on the inside quarter panel of the 74.
Right, you are.
Get him here.
He's right there, man. He's right there on the inside, digging on him. Just one slight mistake, and Reaper will be there.
Track position was very key here. As you see, the guys that started 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the same running order. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, well, buddy Sniper right there. He's sitting there just licking his chops with these two. He's hoping these two up here get to racing each other and slide up in one another. He just goes right underneath them for the race week.
And as they keep battling, you're right. Sniper is closing the gap. And here's Sniper. Sniper is on the bumper of the leaders now. It's a 3-way battle for the lead.
Side by side off into turn number 2, going down the back stretch. The 74 pulls him, going into 3. And it looks like the 49 might get side by side. No, coming back across the stride. Sniper is slowly licking his chops and slowly creeping in on them. These guys are going to race hard and eventually allow that number 5 to trigger our last week's winner to close on in as well, hopefully. They're about to get up here on lap traffic not for long, too.
Yeah, it won't be too long. Sniper in the wall a little bit.
Oh, no. Jumped that outside cushion. It looks like the battle for the lead's heating up again. He's right there, keeping that mirror full on that number 74. As 49 tries to dive low, doesn't make it work, and 74 is still your race leader.
That 49's been trying them all race. It shows the consistency of this 74 car running out front. He is not missing his marks because that 49 has been all over his rear bumper.
Yeah, if he could just get that nose underneath him, getting in the corner, he might be able to make something happen off the straight. And it's still not happening for him.
And we're about 4 laps away from lap traffic. We got about 4 lap cars up ahead that we're about to get into. How are they going to handle this?
Well, you got a guy that's in that 74 that don't mind moving people, as we've seen in Heat 2. So I don't see that being any different this time. I think once he gets to him, he's going to dispose of him quick. Because the last thing you're going to want as a leader is somebody in front of you that's going to get wrecked, or if you're a car that's about to go a lap down. Ooh, we got the fence.
With another battle on the track. I'm riding in 5th with Tanner and Hellion. Hellion has worked his way through the pack. He started 10th.
Well, we're going to see how this works. Right, I really think as soon as they get in the lap traffic, that's going to allow Sniper to close right up on these two. They're going to have to navigate quick. Oh!
The battle for 5th is still going. We got to go back to the leader, J Wolf.
J Wolf is aggressive.
Separate himself a little bit now. That 49 ain't all over his bumper like he was the first 10 laps.
Both of them got through that lap traffic pretty quick here. They come up on the 25. We're going to see if he can do anything with him early on. It's allowing that 49 to close in quick on him.
Oh, as soon as I say that 49 again is all over his rear bumper. One mistake, and that 49 is going to pounce.
Well, it looks like that's going to be the 49's warning right there. He's got to get that 74 in traffic and use one of these lap cars as a pick, because he almost made it work there a while ago. Yeah, these leaders are working hard, boy, around this little 3H track.
Oh, and they both get into the wall in the exact same spot. You can tell they're digging. They're digging for everything.
Oh, yeah, that right rear is going to be touching that wall just a slight bit to keep you straight. There's one dirt racer that taught him that, and that's Kyle Larson. Every time you're up there on that outside, you want that right rear just barely grazing that wall to keep you straight.
And Jay Wolves on the bottom trying to do the slide job on the lap car, and he gets it done.
Oh, and it messed up the 49 a little bit of contact with that lap car and that 25. That might give the breathing room to that number 74 like he wanted.
And as we're coming to the line, there will be 10 to go.
10 laps remaining. And no one has been able to do anything with that 74. They've been close to him, been side by side with him, but have not passed him just yet. And it looks like all the chances of that 49 of winning is going out the window as we got a car around, it looked like, for a split second. Drivers made it work. Nobody's got no terrible incident, so looks like we stay green. With just, I believe, 8 laps to go.
Yeah, I believe you're right. We're hitting 7 mark now. 74 still has a decent lead, but that 49 is creeping back into the picture. And he's going to have to get there quick and make his move, as there's not much time left.
Been waiting on Sniper to get his butt up there. He was talking a lot of smack for me not picking him, and I don't even know where my boy BT Tanner is. I think he was back there in 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
5 to go.
5 laps remaining. And it looks like there's a healthy lead out of that number 74. Like I said, when you got an aggressive guy out there, now. It ain't going to take long.
Oh, the slide job. Made it work. 4 to go.
4 to go. Lap traffic still there. Is he lapping a 32 car?
Nope. That was Mac attacking 25 car that just got a lap down.
Who it? I know that 32's up
2 to go now. Here we go. 2 to go. About to be coming to the white flag this next time by right here.
I can't remember the sponsor name for it. You're going to have to call it.
And here goes the white flag, sponsored by ZK1 Design.
White flag's in the air, and the 74 has been putting a perfect race together. But it looks like he's going to go off into turn number 3 and 4 and take your win here in Kill Switch Racing League's Dirt Series for the World Outlaws. For week number 3. He's your feature winner.
Second. Sniper third. I think we had Hoosier Tires sitting in 4th.
Boy, howdy. Well, the 74 made us all a liar.
Yes, he did. I was right about one thing. It was going to be a new face, but I was expecting him to be Reaper. He tried to pull him in that whole race. He just couldn't get by him.
Yeah, his only chance to me looked like it was going to be a lap car, and he almost made it work, but it looked like he got into the lap car as well, and that was the demise of the second place finish for him.
As we get these drivers in here for the interviews, that was very exciting there. That was a heart-pounding 40 laps that they put on there, especially at the beginning, man. That was crazy with them cars in the back. About third through last was just on top of each other. It was nuts.
Yeah, you could throw a blanket over the top of them, how close they were wall to wall. They were looking for some grip, and most of the time I was leaning into their competitor.
I had a good time, but lap traffic didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. They all got by them pretty easy. Not as bad as Volusia was week 1. Week 1 they struggled a little bit in lap traffic.
Yeah, I think certain tracks call for better on it because there were some people that just got it figured out, and it looked like Jay Will had it completely figured out from the heats all the way until to the feature.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know who he got into there. I wonder if that's going to cost him a couple weeks down the road. Early in that heat, I mean, it was just a heat, but you know how people are and how competitive they are behind the wheel. Could have some drama next week. Who knows?
Well, we would definitely see. I don't think too much confrontation from that. You know how it is, rubbing's racing as far as dirt concerned.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they take that
boys.
to the limit. What's up, Snipe?
That's what, boys.
I thought you were gonna make me a liar tonight.
Well, what do you mean?
Supposed to win.
You said I was. Oh, you said I was. Man, dude, when you got 13 of the fastest guys on this game, I mean, it's hard to win, man. You gotta be consistent, though. You gotta be consistent.
Yeah, see, you jumped that cushion.
Yeah, a couple times.
And you reeled them in there. You reeled them in there early or middle stages of that race, about lap 20 to lap 30. You were there with the 2 leaders. Talk us through that. What happened there for you to get that separation again? Was it lap traffic? Just talk us through that a little bit, Steve.
No, it was just J1 and Reaper. They were hitting their marks. I was messing up a couple times, like Deuce said. I was hopping the cushion a couple times, so mistakes on my end there. But no, it was a good race. Happy to be able to. I mean, got jinxed at Mr. Captain Consistency over on NASCAR. I might have to start calling me Mr. Captain Consistency over here in that on Board of Outlaws. But no, man, it's just having fun. Good group of guys. This was Reaper and J-Will's first race tonight, and put on a show. I think there was a lot of good battles tonight. Oh man, just mistakes on my end that pushed me a little bit further back from the top 2, but go back into next week at Bristol and see what I can do.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal, and sorry to cut you off, Duke, and I'm sorry in advance to anyone that I didn't catch in the video because the top 3 was battling so hard I couldn't keep my eyes off of them. Go ahead, Duke.
Well, Snipe, I was wanting to know, was the reason why you jumped the cushion a couple of times is because you saw them 2 up front getting side by side. Did you know that was your chance to get up there and try to make something happen?
Yeah, I definitely thought it was going to be my chance to get up there and be able to battle, because I mean, when you're running about an hour worth of practice races, because we had that chat up since 8, and we've been running since 8, so seeing a lot of the battles and the ability to take advantage of when 2 cars battle and get into it a little bit, I was hoping that was going to be the case. Them got into a little bit more, and I could have capitalized with those 2 bouncing down to the bottom, but no, they were balanced side by side, kept it clean, it was consistent, and they were way faster. Couldn't catch them.
Well, buddy, 3rd place again. How's that feel?
Man, it helps me out in points, I'll tell you that. So
Yeah, speaking of that, with tough races with Trigger, I believe Trigger finished 4th. Am I correct?
Yeah, Trigger got 4th, I believe.
And Vanilla finished on back a little bit in the pack. You're gonna be real close with Trigger for that points lead.
Maybe. I was a good amount back. I think I was about 8 back from him, so we'll see. Gained 2 points there, so might be 6 points between me and him, but it's going to see. It's been fun. That's all I can say. It's been fun.
Well, there's your 3rd place finisher right there, Sniper in the number 55. Your 3rd place tonight. We're gonna go ahead and go to our 2nd place. I believe that was Reaper, man. I tell you what, man, you made me tired watching you out there. You looked like you had a shot at it a couple of times. Tell us about your race out there.
Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the White Elk Longhorn Chassis 49 there. It was feeling pretty good. Yeah, had a good battle there with the winner there, J-Will, but we battled there clean for a couple laps. It was intense there, and he pulled away. And the game was, I had a game I was trying to play, and I lost, clearly. But my game was to, play cat and mouse, let him go ahead and get ahead of me a little bit, and then I can reel him back in. And, within the last lap or 2, maybe throw a good slider on him or something out of 3 and 4, but just didn't work out that well. Some lap cars, we got up to lap traffic, and you know, it either make or break you, and it kind of broke me there. But we'll regroup and come back next week, hopefully, and try to get a win.
Too good.
Yeah, and you were my race pick tonight. I figured a new guy would win, and I was right, but it was the wrong one. I picked the wrong one, but it's all right.
I appreciate that, man. I do.
My question is was it hard to pass out there? I mean, obviously you stayed second, but I know you had to deal with a few lap cars. Were they hard to deal with, or was that a big factor of why you couldn't get past the leader?
Yeah, it is a factor because you never know. You know, you never know if they're going to go high the next corner, or if they're going to go low. Or, you know, it's hard to predict, and with that little of a track there, it's one little mess up could really cost you everything. So just try to play it smart.
Well, buddy, you 2 seconds in a row with your heat and your feature race tonight. You almost pulled it off in the heat. We thought you were going to get it done the same way in the feature. Man, what was really the difference, do you think, honestly, between them?
I think the real big difference was I gave too much. I was too lenient as far as, you know, letting him get a little space between me and him for me to reel him back in. That was a big mistake.
Well, buddy,
I knew if we would have stayed side by side battling old Sniper, he would have come by and made it 3 wide and probably passed us both. And my tires would have been burned up and everything else too. So.
Well, buddy, you made it look easy out there for honestly. I mean, lap traffic and everything else. Congratulations on your second place finish for tonight, and number 49 for Reaper right there.
Appreciate it. Congrats, J-Wall.
Speaking of J-Wool, we're going to go ahead and get in a word with our big race winner here. Buddy, tell us how you got it done out there. It looks like you did a lot of beating and banging early on in the heats to get you in the top spot, and looked like it paid off for you in the feature.
Oh, I felt bad about that in the heat. And first off, am I clear through here? And hats off to Reader. That was a hell of a race. He could have short slid me a couple times and let Sniper be right there to take it from both of us, and he was just waiting and patient. I respect that. But the heat race was a mess. I went 37, which was a joke to pick, so it was hard to pass. And then I ghost slid up into B Tanner and really messed him up. I feel bad about that. I let him have a spot back and just decided to sit back and try to get third into the redraw.
Just too good.
Well, that redraw paid off for you as you led all 40 of them laps. Was it, talk us through how you were feeling them about lap 5 to 25 when that 49 car was not giving you any room to breathe?
Oh, man, it was rough. It was rough. My initial plan, I was going to slide him on the start as I did, and I was just hoping that maybe I could get some space, and off the start, he was right there on my door, and I was like, oh, it's going to be a long race. We raced pretty much the whole time, and I had to turn off my mirror. I turned it off until 5 to go.
Yeah, that mirror can make you make a lot of mistakes. You look like you weren't dealing with lap traffic too much. They got pretty much out of your way. Tell us how you worked your way through there.
Whenever I poked my nose high, I guess the first couple of cars decided to go low. I had to work my way around Mac, though. I thought Reaper was going to get me right there for a second when I was trying to work around Mac. And I didn't know what to do. If I went low, I tried it once, and it had nothing. I didn't gain anything, so I had to wait high for him to mess up. And it didn't look like he was going to.
Well, buddy, how's it feel to be your race winner?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to race more with these guys. Got some fast guys. I think hats off to Reader. I just can't tell you how much I respect him for the way that race went in the features. There was plenty of chances he could have just slid her across there and took the lead and gave me the beans, but he didn't, and I respect that a lot.
Well, buddy, that was an awesome race out there between both of y'all. Great competitors, and it was actually an amazing race. I mean, it was fun from where I was sitting at for sure.
I bet the heat race sucked, though. I'm still so sorry to be Tanner for that. I had just a bonehead move on my part, and then the car, it ghosted, and I kind of, us guys like to use that ghost to our advantage, but I was the one ghosting, so it just toured him.
Well, right you are, buddy. Well, enjoy your race win. They don't come easy, so there's your race winner right there, J Rule, and the number 49. Or wait, excuse me, not 49.
No.
But J Rule, man, good job tonight, and looks like we're gonna have a great race next week. All y'all coming back?
Yes, sir. I'll be
Yes,
back.
sir. I'll be back. This is clean, fast lead.
I'll be back for sure.
Okay,
Alright.
that's good to hear. That's good to hear from the driver's standpoint. That's what we're striving for. I appreciate all y'all driving, and
It was good. It
look
was
forward
good
to next
race.
week.
Good race. It really was.
Also,
Appreciate what y'all do. Thanks for having me. And
Anytime,
too
Rico.
good. Too good. I'm going to be there tomorrow if it's okay for the race.
All right, 10-4, bring it on, brother.
I mean, like I said, with my schedule with the other league and stuff, we're off tomorrow due to the Super Bowl, so I have a free slot. So
Okay.
I'd be more willing to come run with y'all if y'all don't care.
Jill.
Okay, well, expect chaos. That's all I'm going to say, because 28 cars at Kansas is going to be awesome.
Hey, it's all good, man. That's what I live for.
Hopefully you can steer away and have good luck and finish near the front.
Yeah, I'll go run some practice on that, actually.
Yeah, I'm about to run practice now. I'm about to jump in the other chat, the cup chat, and try to get some people in there to run.
I also
Well,
want to
final
say
thoughts?
Go
ahead.
Shout out to Hellion. He is their hard charger. He started 10th. He ended up moving his way up to 5th. So +5 to Hellion, and also shout out to our fastest lap was Talents. I believe he ran a 101. So there was a lot of guys that were flying. So Talents got
Appreciate it.
fast lap, and Hellion got hard charger. So those two finishing order points.
Sweet.
Also,
That should
had a
help
correction
to
on that
you
card
guys.
number was 74.
Yep, 74. Yeah.
Well, final thoughts?
You'll have that number. I think you'll have it pounded into your head. He's fast.
We got a lot of
74, 49, 55. MMR's car is solid black, so I don't ever know his number, but
03, I believe.
you see the solid black car or them
I'll
numbers.
come out with a different paint next week. Guys, don't worry.
And I think we're still sleeping on a few of these new guys. I think track position was key tonight, and you paid off being the pole sitter.
Well, final thoughts. The race was amazing tonight from Cedar Lake with our race winner there, Jay Wool in the 74. When everything was said and done, the dust settled, he was in victory lane tonight, and left a lot of these guys hanging their head low. So looks like we're going to have a great race next weekend. Where are we going next?
I think Sniper said Bristol. Don't quote me on that. I need to get a schedule layout so I know.
Lord, one could only hope not.
I think it is. Hold on, let me see if I got a schedule.
Lord, I could only hope not.
He left at the wrong time.
But I subscribe to your channel. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everything you do. And,
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. You're a good driver, good clean driver. We try to find that, and both Cup and Dirt, we find dirty drivers. We try to get them out. And just all we ask is bear with us because we don't know the guys when we bring them in.
That's fine. That's fine, man. I'm here. I'm here. So.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, you did good, and I look forward to next week and tomorrow if you're on the track tomorrow.
Yeah, whenever when you start up the other chat, I'll hop in it.
All right, we're gonna be running at 4:30, not the 7 time like I was talking about. We're trying to get it in before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
You starting up the party chat over there?
Yeah, I'm about to here in just a second, so try to get a practice going. But yeah, I'll start it over there tomorrow too.
All right, I'll hop over there in a minute.
All right.
All right, well, that is the end of tonight's race here at Cedar Lake. The 74 looked like he made them put all their laps to shame, so we're going to go to next week. Can't wait. I hope y'all will come back and watch us again. I'm out. Too good. You ready?
Already cut.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Okay.
You got to tell me that.